What's up YouTube? This is B-Side Investing. This is our 10x 10k challenge. On the day we are up 8.42% at $443. Stock is portfolio is at 5,700, so looking good. I was actually a bit worried that with the decline of bingo today I would take a hit, but Bitcoin has reached all-time highs, and subsequently we also saw the rise of two of the stocks, HIVE and BITFARM. Now HIVE, okay, Ethereum is around 1800, which is good. Not as good as what Bitcoin is, which is interesting. Okay, let's get into bingo first. So bingo, we are down, obviously. We're down more than 6.5% at $100, and total returns are down. Now bingo, this was obviously because of the run-up we had, so we were expecting a pullback, obviously. So about the last few weeks we consolidated and had a support of around $10 to $11, and we broke that resistance, and with that news of the cancer and leukemia research, we have a new support at 14. So if you look at the day chart, we're looking at high 13s to mid 14s. Okay, so this is good. Now they do have I guess a minor catalyst coming up. They have a presentation conference tomorrow, so that's 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. It's around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern, so this would be after hours, so we would get a good news or bad news Friday morning. And we would probably see a reaction on Friday and continuing after hours over to the weekend and next Monday. So this should be good. We should break $16 by Monday. So looking into, let's get back. Right, market cap is just under $4 billion. And let's see now. Let's get into HIVE. HIVE, there wasn't any news per se. It was just steady increase. Finally crossed market cap of 2 billion Canadian dollars. And we are looking at 1800 price of Ethereum. So that with a combination of Bitcoin has had a steady increase of HIVE. As you know, HIVE is majority Ethereum miner, so with the few percentage of Bitcoin kind of stabilizes. So that's why I like to have HIVE, because it's kind of like it more heavily Ethereum focused, but it does give a good stability, at least what I think. That's what I think. So, and we did see a run up, increasing by 24% on the day, about high of $6. Okay, so now we're looking at new highs. That's good. Now Bitcoin price did reach all-time highs at 52,000 US dollars. I'm expecting a little pullback, so we should see some negatives, and that time we will pounce and buy some more. That's the best opportunity. Now let's see, we're at 24, and finally we have went over 133% total return of $1,200. Holy cow! I was kind of worried when I sold bingo, 100 shares at 1081, total 1,081 US dollars and 1,300 Canadian dollars. I wanted to kind of have a boosted return, but kind of wanted to average out, because bingo, it's like it's gonna keep going up slowly, but I needed something that would push up. And at the time, Bitcoin was reaching new highs, so it seemed like a good chance to get into crypto miners. So I had my doubts, but I think as time went after I bought it, I think I was able to have that conviction and that confidence. And as you can see, the returns are not too shabby, right? So we're looking at really good returns. And I want to do BITFARM first because HUT had a news come out. So BITFARM. This is not a big position, so I don't really care much about BITFARM. But we're still up 92%, which is ridiculous. Yeah, only if I invested more. But you know, this is channel. Really, I'm limited with the cash that I invest in here. So, right, and BITFARM. No catalyst coming, but we did break away from the closing news. It did take a few days, but we finally saw what BITFARM usually does. They just run up more than HUT. And once HUT moves away from their news, they should also keep going up. So that's what happens. It probably just takes a day or two to get into effect. But once the time passes, we should see HUT get back to its normal growth trajectory of around what BITFARM would be doing. And let's look into HUT8. Alright, so HUT8, we are up 7.8%. So not as much as the other ones, but you would see why, because I did a video on HUT about Bitfury selling HUT8 shares. So obviously that did tank their shares price, but not as much as I thought. But so that's good. Now they did release news about their holding and a little more details. So I want to do a video on this because there's a lot of information and a lot to get into. So all in all, I would just say they have mined 3,012 Bitcoin. So I've updated that. Of course, HIVE, HBAR, Riot, BITFARM. These other companies also would have updated numbers, but they haven't shared it. So I would have to just go with the current ones that I have. So HUT should recover tomorrow because they released this news, and let's see, we're above 1 billion market cap. That's 1 billion Canadian, so not really 1 billion US dollars. So right, let's see. So finally reaching really highs. Now HUT has really good potential. They should be more than $40 price tag that I said. I did a video on HUT8 yesterday, and my price target was 40. I think that was more conservative than anything. I'm thinking that HUT8 can possibly do what Riot is currently doing. So if we just check this out here. So this is the 5-day average of these 5 mining companies. So HUT8, HIVE, BITFARM, Marathon, and Riot. Now Riot is paying purple, and we have HIVE here and Marathon. Now with the Riot situation, Riot just seems to be a lot more popular, and people are buying more Riot because of the run-up they've been having. So now I would be really careful because buying into Riot at the moment, because if Bitcoin drops just even a little bit, we should see a huge drop off with the Riot, because the hash rate and the hodl of Bitcoin does not even compare to the price that they should be at. There's no news, there's no catalyst, nothing. Just with Bitcoin prices going up, which Riot should be just under or like within $1 or 50 cents of Marathon Pattern Group. So that doesn't make sense at all what they're doing. So I would just be very careful buying right at the moment. So right should actually be around what Marathon has been doing, so about 40% instead of 111. Now, of course, if you bought it low around, 18 or 19, like a week back or a few weeks back, you're looking at around 300+% profit. So, of course, that's good, but also expect a huge drop off to what Marathon Pen Group is. So, now HIVE is a complete different story because of their mining of Ethereum and Bitcoin. So, both the prices affect HIVE as well as their hash rate and other news that they might come out with. So HIVE should be the best performer here, but Riot seems to be cracking down on that. But you should expect Riot to go down. That's what I'm expecting. You should expect Riot to go down drastically. And my new price target for HUT would be about $80, what Riot is doing right now. Now, of course, Marathon and Riot have new hash rates, new equipments coming in, so they are expecting 3.8 by Q4, right? And Mara at 10.36. So at that point, I think purchasing Mara instead of Riot would be a better option at the moment, because this time next year, Mara would be producing so much more blocks of Bitcoin. So looking into so HIVE, I want to give HIVE a price target currently around $6 Canadian, by the way. So I'm expecting HIVE to go to at least $40. HUT, I want to say 80 to about maybe $70 to $80. BITFARM, they don't have much. Hold on, and okay. 1.22, 1.2, okay. So BITFARM around $40 price target, which is a good around 600-700% by next year. So that's really good. Okay, so if you look at the day average, look at how Riot is just moving way above these HIVE and BITFARM. Like I said, it should be closer to what Marathon is. So I would really be careful buying Riot right now. It is time to pick up HUT because they didn't move up as much as BITFARM would. So some of the situation to what BITFARM was having about, let's see, around here. So around a few days back, BITFARM was lower. If you see, they were the lowest, and then slowly they just crept up, right? So this video is going a little bit too long, so let's just cut it here. Just wanted a quick glance of the mining profitability is really high, 36 cents a day per terahash, and 12 for Ethereum miners. That's really good per mega hash. So really looking good. Just a quick glance over the hash rate of the miners. We're looking okay, pretty good. Okay, so the profitability just went down. I'm guessing the price also went down, probably. No, okay, just a little bit, not a lot. All right. So 33 cents. Okay, for the top one. Okay, and yeah, so we are up to 57. We did have a huge move. Obviously, this portfolio it's dependent on the prices of Bitcoin and Ethereum and Bingo. So I am really grateful for the movement of Bitcoin. I think I got lucky, but total gain of 450% in about close to 3 months now. So I think that's pretty lucky, right? So so with a little research and a little luck, that kind of percentage isn't hard to attain, I guess. So all right, let's just end it here. It's close to 15 minutes. Oh my god. Okay, Please feel free to like and subscribe. This is a relatively new channel. Thank you for watching, and please know this is not financial advice. You know the drill. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.